Aloha, guys. Welcome back to another episode of News Dump. I'm very excited that intro exists because it's gotten stale with the farts and stuff.
Yeah.
But now I can say aloha from Hawaii, and let's get into some This is News Dump. We're just gonna fuck around for a while, so just sit tight. We do have some news.
Anyway, guys, what a time to be alive. If you know anything about us, you know that we love Black Mirror, the UK Channel 4 series from the twisted mind of Charlie Brooker. It tells one-off stories showing the dystopian consequences of humanity's relationship with technology.
So far, there's been 2 seasons that were only 3 episodes long, as well as a feature-length Christmas episode, which was just fantastic. That aired last year, and we've even just this week had a bizarre life-imitating art scenario with the allegation that Prime Minister David Cameron once skull-fucked a dead pig. This is obviously eerily reminiscent of Black Mirror's first episode, in which a Prime Minister is forced to have sex with a pig in order to save the life of a kidnapped princess. It's the most life-imitating art thing we've seen in recent history.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Anyway,
it's a Drake future album reference again.
For Americans like us, though, there's always been one big glaring problem. The only way to actually watch Black Mirror when new episodes come out is to illegally torrent them.
Yep.
Which I'd rather not have to do.
Done so many times.
But because for whatever reason, no American network wants to touch it, and even stores like iTunes and Google Play are very, very slow to get like the rights to sell them in the U.S.
It did eventually come to Netflix, which obviously makes sense with the whole Netflix buying the season from them thing, but that was way after the shit premiered and way after I'd seen it by illegally downloading it. Don't do that. Yeah, torrent this show, though.
So anyway, because of all of Black Mirror's positive buzz on the black market, Netflix was smart enough to get streaming rights to the show for a period of time, but still, it would take months and months after the UK airing for it to show up there, and that's just lame.
Yeah. But now, because Netflix has the hardcore data that shows that Americans actually love watching this show, they've once again rewritten the playbook and have picked up the rights for Black Mirror Season 3 outside the UK, meaning that once those episodes start airing on Channel 4 in the UK, they'll be very quickly uploaded to Netflix so the rest of us can watch them legally and conveniently. This is actually almost Black Mirroring, what Netflix did with Better Call Saul in Europe, where they aired on AMC here in America, but they didn't have anyone to carry it over there. So Netflix on European servers aired it, I think, at least a couple days right after America.
Oh, you fuckers don't want this?
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. Netflix is doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. Even more exciting than that is the fact that there's going to be 12 fucking episodes of this show.
Woo!
Which is great news for people who were left wanting more after those 2 very short seasons and a Christmas special. Charlie Brooker, the show's co-creator and executive producer, had this to say.
It's all very exciting, a whole new bunch of Black Mirror episodes on the most fitting platform imaginable. Netflix connects us with a global audience so that we can create bigger, stranger, more international and diverse stories than before, whilst maintaining the whole Black Mirror feel. I just hope none of these new story ideas come true, which is obviously a fucking pot shot at David Cameron.
Yeah.
Quit skull fucking dead pigs.
Sorry, Charlie. That Prime Minister fucking a pig
also,
story has already come true.
If you haven't watched any of his news wipe or TV wipe shows, go watch those as well. Torrent those.
Yeah. Anyway, the pig story came true, so Charlie Brooker, step up your game. It's a race against time at this point. So anyway, we won't be seeing this new season of Black Mirror for a while, unfortunately. Season 3 has no official release date, and it doesn't even start filming until like November or December of this year. It'll be worth the wait, though.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
But let's talk about other shows that we fucking just drive into your heads that you need to watch to the point of it being just annoying at this point. Nathan For You is about to start Season 3. Please, if you haven't seen Season 1 or 2, go watch Season 1 and 2 of Nathan For You right now because you are missing out. They've just released a teaser and a full trailer for the new season. And guess what? Big surprise here. It looks like it's going to get really fucking weird.
Yeah, and so, okay, just to recap what Nathan For You is, it's basically it's a reality show
sort of,
or like a prank.
It's like one of the. I mean, it's a mixture of a prank show and one of those shows that goes and repairs businesses.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but it's basically comedian Nathan Fielder playing a version of himself as a business expert who, through his reality TV show, gives business advice to struggling businesses. Except his advice is always terrible and weird and wrong, and Nathan is very clearly a disturbed individual.
It's like if he went to a person and said, I'm going to fix your bar, and they're like, oh, it's like Bar Rescue, he's going to fix my bar,
Sure.
thank God. And then he just ruins the bar.
Yeah.
The comedy in the show comes not only from how terrible his ideas are, but also from how easily the show's real-life participants just sort of go along with everything like it's totally normal when it clearly isn't. We hate the phrase social experiment, but that's basically what Nathan For You is, and we also compare this to people that do shit like that on the internet. Like, here's a good example of how well it's done.
Oh, yeah.
And you're
smart.
nowhere near as good as that, so stop trying.
Yeah, you're just going into the hood
And trying to fight people. Yeah.
That's not a prank.
Nope.
You're just an asshole.
Actually, it's a prank. Bro.
Anyways, it looks like season 3 is going to be batshit insane and also further explore Nathan's bizarre, socially inept character. For example, we see Nathan tell a horseback riding place to start offering rides to the morbidly obese by attaching giant helium balloons to riders. Just take some of that weight load off.
This show is so hard to watch. I tried to show it to my dad over Christmas. He left the room.
You kind of have to. There's another Nathan idea for the soundproof sex box, which is a box that parents can lock their kids away in so that they can have sex without the kids seeing or hearing anything.
Yeah.
We also see plenty of people calling Nathan out on being a total weirdo, including a scene where he's dressed like a goth, asking someone that he's on a date with to help him sue Best Buy. She's just incredulous. Like, why would you bring me into the woods on a date and then ask me to sue Best Buy? So I'm real curious what the hell that's all about. But
yeah. But let's move on because we have other exciting TV news. This show has just turned into the TV news dump. Basically.
TV dump.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. Steven Soderbergh, possibly the hardest working filmmaker working today, is working on an HBO movie that's apparently somehow going to give viewers control of the plot via an app. We've seen this kind of attempted before and failed with some shows, but maybe you can pull it off.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Soderbergh is he's a cool guy. Yeah. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice man.
Anyway, the HBO movie called Mosaic will basically be the movie equivalent of those choose-your-own-adventure books or kind of like a really high-res Telltale game. HBO and Soderbergh aren't saying much about it at all, but Soderbergh did say this to Entertainment Weekly.
I believe the good people at HBO are genuinely enthusiastic about Mosaic for two reasons. First, it represents a fresh way of experiencing a story and sharing that experience with others. Second, it will require a new Emmy category, and we will be the only eligible nominee. He's just making this thing for himself.
That's definitely one way to guarantee an Emmy win. Just invent an entirely new genre of television.
Good for him.
Good job.
Well, guys, you know what? It wouldn't be a news dump without some big Bryan Cranston news.
It's not Bryan Cranston, though.
It wouldn't be some leave both those in. LBJ news.
That's right. America's. God
it doesn't matter. You guys watch this because we're in fucking Hawaii. This news is secondary. It's us just hanging out. Yeah. I love you for that, by the way.
So,
thank you.
We recently showed you that picture of Bryan Cranston as
he looked great.
U.S. President Lyndon Baines Johnson for that HBO movie All the Way, which is an adaptation of that Broadway play that Cranston also starred in, got some Tonys for or some shit. But guess what, kids?
Nobody cared about LBJ until the war.
Cranston's not the only LBJ in town, bizarrely enough, because there's also a big screen LBJ movie directed by Rob Reiner.
No! No!
It stars Woody Harrelson as LBJ. And
is this a comedy?
No! They just released a first image of it, though, and he looks pretty good.
A Rob Reiner Woody Harrelson movie? That's not a comedy?
I mean, LBJ's life was pretty comedic. He apparently would just pull his dick out.
You want to see something? Yeah. A little LBJ. Yeah. Lil BJ.
Or he'd have meetings while he's taking shits.
They released tapes of him in conversation. Like he's just
burping and farting and
I don't give a shit.
My fucking balls
LBJ was basically Rick from Rick and Morty when he was president of the United States. So I don't see why Rob Reiner isn't making this a comedy.
Maybe it's a comedy.
I hope so.
Anyway, Woody just does look good there as President Johnson. So, editor, put these pictures up side by side, Cranston and Woody. It's hard to choose. Which Johnson is the best?
Yeah.
Who's got the biggest Johnson?
Let's get rid of this fucking news shit and get into the real story here. And that's the fact that a Boston fisherman literally
Michael Bergen
lost his shit when he saw a sunfish out in the water and couldn't positively identify it.
Is it a tuna? It's a baby fucking whale.
Fucking shit, bro. Look at that fucking thing. Anyways, the video is fantastic. It's one of our favorite videos. We've been playing it non-stop here in Hawaii.
Anytime I see an animal,
the rest of the press crew the entire way. If you do want to go, we do actually have a Facebook page. We never talk about it because we fucking hate Facebook. But we have a Machinima ETC Facebook page. And what I did last night when I was drunk off of Mai Tais was I took the footage from BBC's Planet Earth and the guy's voice of him not being able to figure out what animals are, and combined them so that he's narrating BBC's Planet Earth. So go share that, because there's a lot of people at our company that think that we need to use Facebook, and if you can just make this one thing go viral, they'll shut up forever.
Yeah.
So
we need your
please
help.
do that. Just go share it. Even if you don't like it, just share it so we have to do less work.
Really helps us out.
Anyways, this news dump. Tomorrow we have the part 2 of the Schmoes podcast about fall movie stuff.
Correct.
You're going to want to watch it. We get to Star Wars. We talk about Star Wars. And then also, well, you already know about Weekly Weird. What happened on Weekly Weird?
Once again, Prime Minister David Cameron may have skull-fucked a pig.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
There's pictures.
Supposedly.
All right, guys, that's it from Hawaii. We're going to go enjoy the rest of the 2 days that we have off here. Thank you for sitting back and letting us come on these travel things and not getting really upset about it. We have a lot of fun doing them, so we'll see you guys very soon. And then next month when the Jurassic World Blu-ray comes out, that's when we'll post our video of all the cool shit we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Bye.
Bye.